Hey guys, Metal Jesus here, and I'm back with some gameplay footage of me playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance on my PlayStation Portable. Now, this is a series of action role-playing games that pretty much landed on every console and system known to man. They were very popular. I remember playing, originally before this, I was playing and really enjoying the X-Men Legends and X-Men Legends 2 games, but then they seem to have morphed into the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series. To be quite honest, I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. Maybe those first games were just X-Men and now it's everything Marvel. I guess that would probably make sense, but they all play very similar. If you're not familiar with how these are, well, you see it right here. They're basically top-down, again, action RPGs. They really play as beat-em-ups, and the whole premise here is that you have a team of 4 superheroes. You can see them down there in the corner there, and you can switch between any of them at any time, between the 4 that you've selected. But then later on in this game, you'll see that I go back and you can actually build out your squad to be any of your favorite Marvel superheroes, which is pretty cool. Actually, that reminds me is that the PSP version here is somewhat special, and then it has exclusive Marvel characters to this version. So, for instance, in this version, you can play as Black Widow, Captain Marvel, Hawkeye, and also Ronin. But as you see in this gameplay footage, I currently have Captain America, Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Thor. And each one of them has their own attacks, their own long-range attacks, close-range attacks, their ability to fly or not fly. And also, like, being an RPG, you can upgrade different aspects of each character. And then at the end of every level, you also get sort of like a ranking as to how well you did with each character and which one was really the standout one, which one did the most damage, which one was the most important for the mission.
Cap and I go way back, don't we, buddy?
Winter Soldier, please. Stop this before the helicarrier is destroyed. Thousands of lives will be lost.
Sorry, no can do. I've got my orders. You of all people understand that, don't you? Orders have always been so important to you.
I'll fight you if I have to.
Then what are you waiting for? Let's see what you got, old man.
And so this game starts with you on the SHIELD helicarrier that is flying through the air, and it's being attacked by Dr. Doom and his group of Masters of Evil. So it's basically like one super group against another here, and you run into a bunch of different characters throughout the Marvel Universe. That's what's really fun about these games, is that it's sort of like a best of. You'll eventually run into characters, both big and small, that you love from both the comics and also now the movies.
Sorry, we got a little carried away, but we're on it. Lower the force fields and let's clear out of here.
It is lucky for you we must depart. I was just getting warmed up. But we will meet again, I promise you.
And really what you're doing here is just running around kicking ass with the 4 superheroes, and it never really gets that old. And if it does, well, you just switch between the 4 that you've selected, and each one again plays a little bit differently. And like any good RPG, there are boss battles, which I'll get to here in a bit. I take on the first boss battle, and spoiler alert, I barely survive, but I do survive. That's the key. Actually, 2 of my characters have to go back and sleep it off, as you'll see there. So, yeah, definitely a fun game. Now, admittedly, they are a little repetitive. These are the kind of games where, if you're just looking for something kind of brainless, if you're looking for a beat 'em up, but yet it has great characters, classic Marvel characters, this is a good one. Plus, I also think, this is yet another example of why the PSP was such a cool handheld, that you could get a pretty good version of this game that would normally have to run on a big console. Most of the game is here. And actually, the PSP version even has some extra missions, which is awesome. And this is not a small game. So, again, it's just one of those games where Friday or Saturday night, crack a couple beers, play this game sitting on the couch. It's surprisingly fun.
won't take much longer.
Ooh, how embarrassing for you. How embarrassing for you.
You are too late. In a matter of moments, the Winter Soldier will have unlocked the security code for this gun. Then, we shall fire it into the engine.
Don't you understand? You can't defeat the Masters of Evil. We're just too powerful. Abandon shit while you still can.
He has a plan that will give us all enough power to live like kings for an eternity.
Quiet, Chen. You've already said too much.
Ah! It does not matter. They will not live to tell anyone.
Why don't we make sure of that? You're gonna lose. Hey, how about some help here? Got it. Oh yeah, I'm the...
As you wish.
Well done. I wish there was time to rest, but we've got big trouble on our hands. I'm going to activate a lift nearby you. Take it. I'll explain the situation when you arrive.
All right.
Just another day for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
There's no time to waste. The Masters of Evil have unleashed some huge creature that's attacking our primary engines. If it succeeds, we're all dead.
Bub, you're a mess. I'm bigger and badder.
I don't have enough power.
Whatever. Oh yeah, I'm the best at what I do. Oh yeah, I'm the best at what I do.
Got it. If you say so.
are foolish to even attempt to battle me. No one can withstand the might of fin-fang fool. It is you who has lost. When I send this ship crashing to the earth, the world will see that the masters of evil are a force to be reckoned with. Ah, as if you have any say in matters. Human creature!
I'm bigger and badder.
I'm running low on health.
Yeah. Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
If you say so.
Perhaps you need to rest.
By your command. I'm on it. I'm running low on health.
Whatever.
A little help over here.
I feel as mighty as Odin!
If you say so.
Got it.
Not to worry. I won't finish you off. Yet.
I bet this gets brought up in my next review.
Kinda low on power. That wasn't the most graceful battle I've ever seen, but you saved the helicarrier. Thanks, team. When you're done in that area, come back to the bridge. We're moving everyone to Stark Tower before we begin our next mission. Come back to the bridge, and you'll find out. Kinda low on power.
Why is he always late?
Hello, team. Welcome to Stark Tower, my pride and joy. It's 40 stories of heaven on Earth.
It's amazing what you can do with just a few $1 billion.
We're now a team?
Yes. I've been empowered by S.H.I.E.L.D. to create a task force to stop the Masters of Evil. But the helicarrier was so badly damaged that it can't be used as a headquarters. Fortunately, Tony is willing to let us stay here for the duration. It has all the facilities we'll require.
Believe me, it's no problem at all. And I called in a few old friends to help us out. Feel free to walk around and meet them.
I'd suggest you meet Hank Pym first, since he's in charge of equipment. The Vision is here as our information officer.
Great. We got a computer to talk to the computers for us.
When you're ready to go on a mission, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He'll take you there in one of my Quinjets.
Speaking of that, what is our next mission, Colonel?
I recently received a radio transmission from Dum Dum Dugan requesting that I come to the Omega base. But there was something questionable in his message.
You think it might be a trap?
Maybe. I can't be sure. For more information, talk to the Black Widow.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark?
It's good to see you. Welcome to the team.
Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
Anytime.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab.
Hello, my name is Black Widow. I am second in command to Colonel Fury. Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message. He requested Colonel Fury visit the Omega base immediately for an update on the super soldier serum. Dugan said Dr. Banner would give the report. The odd thing being Dr. Banner is not on the super soldier project. Since we don't know the situation, you are to sneak aboard the base and locate Dugan. From there, we'll determine the best course of action. When you are ready to go, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He will take you in a Quinjet. You are quite welcome.
For you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
Iron Man. Deadpool.
Whatever happens, remember to protect.
Mr. Stark, there's a
That's
Harold
a
Hogan on
big
line
10-4.
for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi.
Greetings. My name is Vision. I will be your primary source of information concerning any persons or locales you might encounter. Unfortunately, my line to the S.H.I.E.L.D. database has a security issue. Would you retrieve a decryption module from Black Widow and bring it to me?
Is on line 6.
I am glad to be of assistance.
Warning. A small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
Ah! How I have missed you, mon petit chapeau! Let us run away and live a carefree life someplace exotic, like Pittsburgh.
Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
My apologies. I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him. You are quite welcome.
Announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Thank you for the decryption module. Now I can patch directly into the SHIELD database. Victor Von Doom was raised in the tiny European country of Latveria. The untimely death of his parents made Doom vengeful towards the world. A genius, he attended Empire State University. Unfortunately, Doom performed a dangerous experiment that resulted in an explosion. As a result, Doom was expelled. Bitter, he traveled the world until he met Tibetan monks who created his first suit of armor. Doom then returned to Latveria, where he overthrew. I am glad to be a...
President is on line 5, Colonel Fury. Miss Betty and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark. Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
Hi, the name's Wyatt Wingfoot. In case you didn't know, I'm your pilot while you're here at Stark Tower. We'll be taking... Sure. What do you need? Discreetly. As in, don't let Fury know? Yeah, I can do that. Give me a little bit. I think I know just the person to ask.
We're close to the landing zone, so I'll be brief. Dum-Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message requesting I meet him at the Omega base for a report on the latest super soldier serum.
What's so suspicious about that?
Dr. Banner was to give the report. The only thing is, Banner has been working on the Gamma Bomb project, not the super soldier serum. Dugan would never make a mistake like that. Something's up.
What is the Omega base?
It's a mobile lab that's over 5 stories tall. We use it for field testing experiments.
Oh, SHIELD's the greatest. Flying aircraft carriers, office buildings on wheels. Oh, please tell me you've got a tunnel that runs from New York to Tokyo.
Spider-Man, this is serious. Colonel, is there anything on board the Omega that would be considered dangerous?
If the contents of that vehicle were to fall into the wrong hands, it would be disastrous for all mankind.
Exactly what are you developing that could threaten the entire planet?
That's classified.
So it's all right for us to save the vehicle. We just can't know what's going on there.
Correct. Now, if I may continue, the team's mission will be to sneak on board the Omega and locate Dugan. He should be able to bring you up to speed on the situation. Any questions? All right, good luck.
Good. One thing I want to point out. You now have a SHIELD port. It's an experimental device that'll let you transport instantly back to headquarters whenever you want. Okay. Good luck in there. Let me know when you want to leave. Quiet out.
Team, satellite recon shows the Omega base is now on a collision course with Bondrak Dam. Thousands of lives are now in danger. You must stop the Omega at all costs. Fury.
Wolverine, never thought I'd be so glad to see your ugly face.
You keep up with all this sweet talk, Dugan, you're gonna make me blush. Now what's the story here?
A knockout gas was spread through the ventilation system of the base. I woke up to Dr. Doom demanding I bring Colonel Fury here or he'd ram the Omega into Vondrak Dam.
Well, the Tin Man must have forgotten his part of the bargain, because the base is headed straight for that dam.
I should have known. It was stupid of me to believe him.
Don't sweat it. If it weren't for your message, we wouldn't have come at all. Then where'd everyone be?
I suppose you're right. But our time's running out. Get me to the primary engineering control room and I'll stop the Omega before it can do any damage.
Friend, you never stood a chance.